Okay. Next, the same time series plot, we can select a time interval to zoom in when you plot. Okay. So when you don't specify a time interval, the entire data set gets plotted. Okay. But if you want to plot a particular range of time, then you can specify that with set xlim and then provide a date stamp. Okay. Date stamp is a particular time unit, okay, particular point in time. So you specify two timestamps, then of course they need to be valid with respect to the data. So if data is from 2000 to 2010, and then you specify a range that is 1990 to 1999, it's going to give you an error. So it has to be inside the time range. So that's what we have here. So that part is exactly same as before, right? Now, well, and then you are specifying that the x-axis, the timestamp, and this is the advantage of having our time in the index. So when the time is in the index, then you can specify an x limit like this, then your plot will be for that time limit. Okay? So it starts from 1992 and ends with 2000. Okay? So now let's do that here. Okay, so we're going to do this for Microsoft. Oh, okay. So we have a different list here, so I'm going to copy paste that. Okay, so we have American Airlines, GE, and Microsoft. So Microsoft is what, MSFT, right? Okay, so that's going to do the whole thing, right? Because you're not setting a time limit. Okay, so let's do a time limit here. So that will be that's 10. Okay. So we have AX dot set X lim, right? X lim, x-axis limit, that's what that is. And then you give the starting time and the ending time as PD timestamp. Timestamp is 1 instant in time. Okay. Time delta would be a range, but we're going to give a starting time and an ending time. So timestamp, and then you specify the, we are supposed to do this volume for the year 2010. So 2010, comma 1, comma 1. Okay, so January 1st, 2010. Okay, so that's the starting point, right? And then a second timestamp, that is 2010. Oh, okay, sorry. I have to, there is no, it's not a string, it's, okay. So 2010, 12, 31, right? So January 1st through December 31st. So now we have the now you have to do some formatting here and formatting y-axis if you want. We can set so this is e to the power of 8. Okay, so the volumes are really high. So if you want to zoom in, there's too much white space here. You want to cut down on the white space, then we can set y limit. Okay, so y limit, what we start with 0 and say 2E7 maybe. We need to, no, that's not going to work. 8. Okay. So now we've zeroed in up to from 1 to 2. Okay, earlier it was so 1E8 going from 0 to 8. So now we want E8 up to here. So maybe 3 E8. Well, I have it commented out. Well, maybe 2.5 will do. And then we can do an X label